Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a tutorial on this look right here. This is inspired by Lana Condor's look that she wore on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. There's definitely some differences, but I looked at this photo and tried to recreate the look as best I could. I just love her. I think she's adorable, and her makeup look, her hair, her outfit, everything that she wore when she was on that show was flawless, so I was like, I have to try to recreate that look for sure. Let me know if you like these videos where I recreate celebrity looks. Yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So with this look, she had some pretty natural brows. I'm just gonna go in with my LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. I'm gonna use the shades Blackest, Brown, and Espresso and just fill in my brows. I'm gonna keep them pretty natural. Then I'm going to go in with the Essence Make Me Brow in the shade Brownie Brows and go over that. I'm going to be using the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette for this look today. I primed my lids with the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer in light, and I went ahead and set my lids with the shade Nocturnal right here. I'm going to go into the shade Hide and Seek and buff that all over my crease. I'm going in with a light hand because the look, it's not overpowering, it's definitely very subtle. And I'm going to go into this shade Dark Side right here, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right below that crease shade, and I'm not using very much of this. I'm just wanting this because it adds a little bit of sheen, so I'm just going very lightly with this. And then I'm going to go into the shade After Midnight right here, and I'm going to put that on both the inner and outer corners and connect it in the crease. When I watched her interview, I noticed she has like a little bit of a halo eye effect, but it's really subtle, but it just gives a little bit more dimension to the eyes. I'm going to go back into Dark Side and just put it in the crease. I'm going to go into the shade Pillow Fight. I'm going to put that in the center of the lid, and this is going to be the halo effect of the eye. I'm taking a really tiny precise brush because I don't want this to get out of hand at all. Then I'm going to go in with a really tiny brush like this. I'm going to go back into the After Midnight shade and blend out those edges. I want this to be so subtle and small. And then just going back into the Pillow Fight shade and touching up any areas I feel I want to have a little brighter. I'm going to go back into the first shade we used, which is Hide and Seek. I'm just going to buff that very lightly because we did lose that shade a little bit. Kind of feel like I got a little heavy right here, so I'll just take like a Q-tip, gently wipe away the excess. Now just buff out the edges so there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to go into the shade Nocturnal, and I'm going to use that as a brow bone highlight. She doesn't really have any shimmers anywhere on her eyes at all. Everything is very subtle, and although it's bolder shades, they're very natural looking. I also took that in the inner corner, but we'll probably have to reapply that. So I just went ahead and applied my regular primers, which is the Soap & Glory One Hiccup of Blot Primer and the Smashbox Primerizer. Now I'm going to go in with foundation. Her foundation in the photo, it looks pretty full coverage, but it doesn't look really matte. But it definitely doesn't look dewy either, so for that I wanted to reach for the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer. I'm in the shade 05 Warm Beige. It just has like more of a natural finish. It's not super matte, it's not super dewy. I think it looks like she's got full coverage foundation, but it just doesn't look heavy, so I'm not going to take like a thick layer. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium Honey. Use that to highlight and cover up my dark circles. She definitely has that highlighted effect under her eyes. Like I said, she doesn't look super matte, so I'm not going to bake. I'm just going to set the face. I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Powder in Banana Yellow, and I'm just going to take a brush to set the under eyes with that. And then I'm going to take a bigger, fluffier brush and just set the rest of my face. She's not super contoured. She's mostly bronzed, I would say. I'm going to take this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I'm gonna take the translucent powder brush and just clean a little bit underneath. I'm gonna take a brush like this and take that same bronzer. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and bring it down just right here. It doesn't go very far down on the nose. Really blend that out. And that just makes this part of the nose look a little skinnier. Not add any extra product and diffuse that out so it's really natural. She looks like she has a really glowy blush on. I'm gonna go with this Laura Gellar blush. This is the shade Tropic Hues. I'm gonna focus it on the apples of the cheeks and then push it back. I'm gonna take my powder brush and blend it out so it's more subtle. I'm gonna take this Bare Minerals Translucent Powder Duo. I'll take the glow side. I'm gonna take this like little stippling brush, kind of dust it all over the high points of my face. She doesn't really have much highlight on. She definitely has a glow, but it's not a defined highlight. Her lower lash line looks pretty simple. First, I'm gonna take an eyeliner in both tight line and fill in my waterline. I've never used this before. This is the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner, and this is the shade Very Black. I'm gonna go in with this midnight shade right here and then just lightly buff that under my lower lash line. Take that hide and seek shade and with the same brush, put that under my lower lash line as well just to tone that color down just a little bit. Apply Nocturnal as the inner corner highlights. So the lashes are on. These are the Lashaholic lashes in the style Instaglam. I think they actually match pretty well with what she had. She definitely had more wispy lashes. I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner in the shade Bare to Comment. And then I'm gonna take the Adesse New York High Definition Liquid Lipstick. Now it doesn't dry down matte. She may have been wearing like a liquid lipstick with a gloss on top, but it was definitely like a glossier finish. And I feel like this is pretty close. I'm just gonna finish it off with some of the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist to give us a nice finish. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see next on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.